Dogs are the extroverts of the animal kingdom. They thrive on companionship and bond with their humans like kids do with their parents. So, when you leave them alone, even just to grab the mail, they might feel a mix of boredom, frustration, or maybe even some anxiety. But fear not. Enrichment is here to save the day, helping alleviate negative emotions that are associated with being left alone and keeping your pup busy and happy while you're away. In recent years, there has been a surge of interest in environmental enrichment for dogs. Such enrichment may provide various forms of mental stimulation involving all of a dog's senses. Playing enrichment games when you are around will help tire your dog out and ensure his needs for social interaction and mental stimulation are met. If you need to leave your dog alone when you're at work, there are several steps you can take to help your dog better cope with the whole situation. Of course, if you own a young puppy or a destructive dog, please crate them for safety. Also, if your dog suffers from separation-related distress, please seek the help of a professional. Let's talk about 10 ways to keep your pup entertained while you're at work. 1. Organize treasure hunts. Turn your home into an adventure zone. Before heading out, hide pieces of your dog's kibble around the house. Have them sit and stay while you stash the goodies, then release them when it's time for you to leave so as to build up some anticipation. Then use an enthusiastic, "go find it," as you exit the door. Your dog should spend some time searching for his kibble. 2. Serve her meal in a Kong wobbler. Kong wobblers are great because dogs will work for their kibble, and it will take some time to get it all out. It's dinner and a workout all packed in one. 3. Freeze treats in a Kong. Want to level up the Kong game? Frozen Kongs are a great mental challenge. You can stuff them with a vast array of foods, and you'll find many recipes online. Kong also sells edible sprays in tantalizing flavors, think doggy cheese whiz, to fill them up with. For a longer-lasting treat, stuff it with wet kibble, canned dog food, or xylitol-free peanut butter and then freeze it. A frozen Kong takes longer to finish, giving your pup a tasty puzzle to solve while you're out. Pro tip: experiment with different fillings, Greek yogurt, mashed banana, etc., to keep things exciting. 4. Make some popsicles. For a refreshing summer treat, freeze broth or water in an ice cube tray with a hidden treat inside. Your pup will stay busy licking away until they reach their frozen treasure. 5. Give a long-lasting chew. Science says chewing helps dogs feel relaxed. According to a study, upon being left alone, dogs spent most of the time chewing long-lasting chews and exhibited the most positive and calm emotions upon chewing them. Based on these findings, the researchers suggest using long-lasting chews, considering their significant impact on a dog's emotional well-being. Ask your vet for some advice on what long-lasting chews may be suitable to give your dog when you leave the house. 6. Play some calming music. Classical music isn't just for fancy dinner parties. According to studies, playing classical music has resulted in kennel dogs spending more time sleeping and less barking. Even playing some audiobooks has been found to have a soothing effect on dogs. Well, not like that. Headphones are just for people, of course, but you get my drift. Try playing some relaxing tunes while you're gone for a soothing, zen-like effect. 7. Consider a treat dispensing device. The Furbo camera lets you check in on your dog and toss treats remotely. How fun is that? It's like FaceTime, but with the additional perk of adding some tasty snacks to the picture. Plus, reviewing footage helps you understand if your dog is chill or struggling with separation anxiety. 8. Organize a walk. If you have friends with dogs your dog gets along well with, you can ask them to stop by to pick up your dog and walk her along with them. 9. Organize a play date. If your dog has a bestie, why not arrange a play date while you're at work? Drop them off at a friend's house or a doggy daycare for some fun-filled social time. They'll come home happy, exhausted, and ready to snooze. 10. Meet your dog's needs. Last but not least, while it's important to seek ways to keep dogs mentally stimulated while you're at work, it's crucial that you meet at least a good portion of your dog's needs during the day. In other words, a dog that hasn't received enough exercise, socialization, and mental stimulation is unlikely to magically settle once you leave for work. Ideally, you'll want to meet your dog's needs while you're home, and then create a calm, relaxing environment when you're at work to reduce the chances of your dog howling or engaging in destructive behaviors. What about keeping the blinds open? For some dogs, leaving the blinds open can be enriching. They enjoy watching birds, squirrels, or passers-by, and it gives them mental stimulation. But for others, it can trigger anxiety or frustration, especially if they're reactive to people, animals, or cars outside. If your dog barks or seems agitated when looking out the window, it's best to keep the blinds closed or use frosted window film to block the view while still allowing light in. What about keeping the TV on just for your dog's entertainment? Would that help the dog feel less lonely? Leaving the TV on can be beneficial for some dogs when they're home alone, but it depends on the individual dog and their specific needs. The TV can help mask outdoor noises that might trigger barking or anxiety, like traffic, neighbors, or other dogs. Some dogs enjoy watching movement on the screen, especially if the program includes calming visuals. The sound of voices can provide a sense of companionship, reducing feelings of loneliness. Some dogs, though, may get excited or frustrated by certain sounds or images, especially if they react to dogs barking or animals moving on the screen. Dog TV is a channel purposely made for dogs and has programs designed specifically for dogs who are left home alone. Concluding thoughts. As seen, keeping your dog entertained while you're at work doesn't have to be complicated. With the right enrichment activities, you can turn their solo time into a fun, rewarding experience. Because let's face it, coming home to a happy, relaxed dog is way better than returning to a house that's been redecorated with chewed-up toilet paper and shredded pillows, right? How do you keep your dog busy while you're at work? Feel free to share what has worked for you in the comments section.